God be with you.
Shalom, young man. You're right. I'm Jacob, son of David, but I think that will not affect...
No, of course.
If you are curious what old Jacob has to offer, I could...
Fair enough. If bandits find you...
Well, first of all, I can make a deal with anybody. Everyone wants to earn coin.
Are you saying you're a money...
I would not put...
Well, you...
That depends on your... But you're right about one thing. But I do suspect our...
May I ask?
Do you need help?
No, I'm just curious.
Am I to understand this?
Well, I suppose...
And so am I. So, what would you...
How does this borrowing actually work?
Far from it. First, I need to be convinced that my help...
Meaning what?
Risk and profit. These are the two sides of the same... A little risk, a little profit. People would rather borrow my coin than risk their own.
And what can you do about it?
That is the secret. That is to say, you need several irons in the fire.
Well, that's easier for me to understand.
And there you have it. Even a blacksmith may possess...
How much can you...
Oy vey.
Why?
That is not the point. But since you ask, you do not look like someone with much to offer as collateral.
You know, I figured it wouldn't be that...
Gurur, money is a... After all, as the saying goes, there are only two kinds of people. Those who have borrowed...
Oh.
As you wish.
I'd like to do...
Well...
You
really... Hey, Masa umatantov. Sei gesund.
What do you think you're doing? You'd better pay me compensation, you blackguard.
Hey there, Goodman. If you're looking for company, come and sit by the fire.
God be with you.
They'll surely fall.
What game would you...
Wagon.
Let's... Oh, Fortuna! May the best player win.
All right, all right.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Christ. What a...
Nothing worth mentioning.
Damn it!
They're yours, lad. That's as far as I go. It's yours. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Wonderful! And it goes to me. At your service.
Service is kind of slow to... Excuse me.
Good day.
I heard you bought a Thunderstone from
Well,
Andrew Ramhead took it from Hensel from Rabors, who in turn stole it from Tomlin Brookhans down Horshan way.
and I don't know those people. Even if it's true, I knew nothing about it. I bought the stone fair and square, and for good money. My husband's gravely ill and nothing's helping. The stone is to heal him.
And what ails your husband?
Peter went to lie down one afternoon and he hasn't budged since. He's not eating and he's barely talking to anyone. What's worse, soon after he took ill, a Minerva owl perched on the roof one evening.
A Minerva owl? I assume that doesn't bode well, does it?
No, not at all. An owl on your roof means death is closing in. That's why I need the stone. If it weren't for the stone, I'm sure Peter would be gone by now.
So am I to understand that if your husband heals, you won't need the stone?
Well, a stone like this is a precious thing. It can still protect us from all manner of misfortune.
But you bought it to save your husband.
That may be, but I'll not be wanting to lose that stone.
How about this? I'll try to help your husband, and if I succeed, you'll gift me the stone.
Why would I do that? The stone is bound to help him.
What if the power of the stone brought me here to help your husband?
I hadn't thought of it like that.
So, how about we make a deal?
All right, but only if you help him.
Of course. I'll take a look at him and see what I can do.
And please hurry. With that owl and everything, I'm quite sure you'll find Peter...
All right. I'll take a look at it. It's usually a good idea to speak to others who are close to the sufferer, especially if the patient...
Aha. I see you really have done this. So, ask around on the farm if...
Perfect. I'll get on with it.
Do whatever it takes.
Can you think...
I can't. I've tried just about. Peter is just an ordinary cooper. We've lived here for years. My husband doesn't travel outside the village often. This last time he had some business in Pechka, but he came back empty-handed. He was fumbling around here for a few days, not doing his job. Then he went to bed, and since then, he doesn't sleep a wink at night. If I stop sleeping too...
I'll ask him why he can't sleep.
Try that. It's as if he was keeping secrets from me. See you later, my friend.
Peter?
Another poor bloke that's to deal with me, as if Marder didn't have enough.
I'll try to figure out what's wrong with you. Don't be alarmed. No swelling. Does this hurt?
Nothing.
Your palms are cold, and your heart's pounding so hard you could hear it all the way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight or flee. Who is?
The soldiers.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Pete.
I'm a weakling.
I'll examine just by pale skin, dark circles under the eyes, a few calluses, and nothing unusual for a craftsman after irritability. Bodily humours aren't leaking, and you are...
But I will, when Sigismund's hawk...
Why would Sigismund attack Suk?
He does as he pleases.
I reckon attacking a village protected by a fortress is the last thing...
The fortress is what's bothering him.
I don't know about that. What are your nights like?
I just try to sleep during the day.
Well, it's certainly no fever. I assume it's dark thought.
I can't fall asleep, because I'm always hearing hoofbeats.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress.
And what do you think they're doing here, eh?
if Lord Pisek was about to go to war...
Folk old Mesoles is gone. Suchdol is next.
What am I going to do with... There's nothing wrong with you physically. The chamomile decoctions will help calm your mind. But you'll have to change your... Last but not least, some words of encouragement. You'll be back on your feet in no... I'll get things ready. Peter, I have some suggestions.
I'm listening.
You should drink the... If you wait a while, I'll... Listen, Peter. I'm not much of a speaker. If you're scared of Sigismund's soldiers, trust me when I tell you. When it comes down, and you'd be surprised how much strength and courage you can find, so don't run from your fear.
I'm not worried about myself.
Then keep reminding you, look at me, a blacksmith's son. Because I decided I'll never turn my...
You're right.
Don't run from the fight. Especially the one going on inside. You need to start eating again. First, ask Mlada to get...
You think some honey is...
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach. But you have to admit, Mother Nature, where blood war helps with bleeds, any melancholia wanting to take hold of soon, you'll be... And getting on swimmingly. Start eating fish more. Fat in the belly will...
Aye.
Wait a moment.
Go! Charge! 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 Charge!
Whoa! Whoa!
surprised if it
God
was the
bless
royal
you,
captains.
sir.
Settling scores with the local lords. Christ. That's bloody awful. Aye.
How's it going?
Sehr interessant.
What of it? So is there any...
Zum Glück nicht. If you're looking for einen Pfuschen, try...
I heard Kuttenberg surrendered to Sigismund, and his army...
They are. These dreckigen Hurensöhne are angry, you see. But they couldn't have been more wrong. See, why should he pay them out of his own pocket?
What?
Dann pass mal auf. As soon as the soldiers began looting the villages around the city, the local nobility quickly decided it's...
So that Hungarian bastard is getting rich?
Das trifft it. And yet, that carrot-top Schweino...
Do you know by chance how to get into that monastery where...
Wie bitte? Hast du den Verstand verloren? You can forget about that. You won't get in there. And listen closely to what I tell you. I don't know what your plan... Leave Sigismund alone. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but...
Did Sig...
Oh yes, as soon as he got here. But my man, no. Mein Herr Peter, however, the villagers in the vicinity...
What happened?
They raised Messerles and Apatovitz. They haven't been here since then. But who knows what that Teufel...
How do things work around here?
Not really. Except for the Sigismund military camp at Opa... Diese Bandit...
How do I get to...
Das ist nicht schwer. Or you can also... The smell is hell. But it's...
Where did you say Sigismund's are?
And they've occupied the hill above the main... When you walk out of the village and look to... That Hungarian camp is like...
I need to top up my...
You'd be better off asking the innkeeper Slivka, and that's no...
I'd like...
What do you...
That was something.
I'd like to learn...
Also... Ich bin so... So, jetzt willst du es...
I heard you've been...
You heard? He's a laborer from nearby village.
What was it he...
A few small value...
How did you find him out?
Well, he disappeared.
Well, it had to be him.
I agree. Supposedly a poor boy. And he disappears overnight without a word of farewell.
Where might he have...
In these parts?
How can you be so...
On account of that book he stole, he wouldn't...
Supposing I...
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. You think...
So
I was thinking that too. If I was you...
Fuck yourself. Fuck you.